Hello, Facebook, YouTube. I'm finna piggyback on my series about Saturn. Uh, I kind of left a little stuff out, but it's important. I kind of ran out of time of the recording, but it's important to understand this is now. I want to show. I'm finna start back when I was talking about how the Sun and Saturn are the two forces, you know what I'm saying, that keeps supposed to, like Saturn, we orbit around the sun. We orbit around the sun. But Saturn is like, a vortex that, a divine, kind of like a divine orbit that, that determines, the function of the earth and how the earth is going to function. If it's out of if the earth is out of the wrong position. Now, I'm finna show you about what I was talking about, the false Christ, the Roman Catholic Church. Now, what people don't understand about the Sabbath, you know what I'm saying? The Sabbath is on Saturday. I'm trying to on Kesa, I'm finna get a Kesa, that's Saturn for y'all. But Saturn is, yeah, I'm just mad that darkness just, mess everything up and want to call it by its name. But, okay, but you know what, that Saturn is the day, is where Saturday is where the Sabbath is at. Now, what you don't know is how that the church is having, the Sabbath on a Sunday. And the Sunday is incorrect. More likely, they moved it. They moved the Sabbath on the Sunday. What that happens is now it messes up the shift concerning the Saturn day, concerning the position of the earth. And what happens is the restoration can't, come on the earth because of the position that is, operated in. Now, what happens is that things get distorted concerning the earth. Now, if you read Matthew 24, the order of it, what Jesus speak in order, he's speaking an order. Jesus speaking order. Now, what you will find out that is because I'm gonna show you, is because of this false Christ that moved the Sabbath, to the Sunday and not on Saturday, proceeded the order of nations against nations, kingdom against kingdom, pestilence, earthquakes, all kind of calamity, is because the Sabbath wasn't kept. Now, what you got to understand about the Sabbath is supposed to bring peace and harmony to the earth. And that's what, the whole idea, peace and harmony of the earth. Now, you remember what I talked to you about concerning the golden age. The golden age that was going on in the time of Enoch. You know what I'm saying? That they had peace and harmony. Look up golden age. You know what I'm saying? And golden age talks about the idea of the Sabbath, that it will be a peace. Look it up in Google, of golden age, and that's what the Sabbath day was supposed to bring. That the church was supposed to be responsible of bringing down. You know what I'm saying? And we didn't bring it down. The thing is, because it's like I said, it's written. And go to Ephesians 3 and 9:11. When I talk about the fellowship was where the Sabbath day is supposed to, be fulfilled. You know what I'm saying? We're in fellowship. Like we're supposed to. I'm going to show you what God showed me. This is the correct order, structures of the Sabbath day supposed to be. We're supposed to have service, the church, the whole church, not your church on the corner, church, the whole body of Christ is supposed to have church on at 10 o'clock to 12. And there's, and of course, if it's God's order, it has a meaning to it, because 10 is the time of covenant. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to have church to the 12th. You know what I'm saying? To noontime, and noontime is where's the rising, when the sun is completely, shining upon the earth of our side of the hemisphere. We're supposed to have service at the end of the 12 o'clock. Now that parallels the sun shining, at its pivotal, at noontime, supposed to be the harmony of connecting the sun and Saturn in moving the earth in this perfect orbit. Now I'm finna get scientists on y'all. Science, I hope y'all know science. People know that when, now they talk about when the earth, if an object, they talk about this object, that's floating in the earth called Planet X. They know that if an object goes in between, object goes in between the earth gravity, it will affect, it will move the earth, kind of off its gravity. You know what I'm saying? If an object goes in between the earth, that is bigger than the earth, if the earth will move its, gravity pull, or the pole shifts will shift to the side. What you don't realize about, Saturn is that, the thing is, the polar shift, that the divine, there's a divine polar shift, like I say, and there's a natural polar shift with the sun that's supposed to keep the earth in the perfect position that God created. When God said he created everything, he said it was good. He said it was good. He said it was good. It was good and perfect. It was at the perfect position. You know what I'm saying? And what you don't understand is that, that Saturn and the sun are working in harmony to keep that perfect position. But if now we were supposed to, of course, enter the day of rest, you know what I'm saying, concerning the church. I'm sorry, but follow me, please. But go to Hebrews 4. Read Hebrews 4. Hebrews 4 speaks of what I'm talking about concerning that the church is supposed to enter into the day of rest. Concerning our belief by faith, we were supposed to enter into the day of rest. And the thing is, the Catholic Church did a big, huge move that we don't know, because we don't understand how, the divine heaven, you know what I'm saying, about how heaven run things. That, that we're supposed, that Jesus really was resurrected on Saturday, because he reestablished the order back, of the earth through him. Through him he's the Lord of the Sabbath. And through him, he reestablished the earth back in the order from the beginning. Now, yes, I got to talk to you about that. Yeah, God told me to talk. Yeah, I forgot I was supposed to do a video on that. Now I can do it right now. Now, Jesus, I'm finna show you something about the 3 days of, they said, well, how did Jesus die? A friend of mine said, how did Jesus die on, they said, Good Friday, Saturday, then Sunday morning. Now, they said that is not, 3 days. That's kind of 2 days. You know what I'm saying? 2 days. They said that Jesus, was born, raised up on the third day. And you will think, what that means. Well, a friend of mine, shout out my pastor, James, Pastor James Adams, he did a teaching, on me long time ago that said, how did Jesus resurrected on the third day, and you see Good Friday and Saturday and Sunday morning, and consider that as a day. Now, here's the thing, what you got to understand. Follow me. That, that he taught it. Now, on the second day that Jesus was on the cross, the Bible says that, darkness came upon the face of darkness came in the noontime, I believe. Darkness came at noontime. And what happens is that, when darkness came and then the day came preceded by that, that was considered a day. You know what I'm saying? Concerning the beginning. See, because the beginning, remember that God declared that you call light day, light is day and dark is night. And when you get light and day and dark night, that is considered a day. And what happens is, God, what Jesus did in that time span when darkness came upon the noontime when Jesus was on the cross, what he did, he brung now I'm finna follow me. John said, John was there at the cross in front of Jesus, and he said, in the beginning, God created. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. Now, why did John say that? Why did John say in the beginning? Now, what happens? What you don't know, that what Jesus did, Jesus more likely he went back to the beginning, and when God said, "Let there be light," being the light of the world, he established the new beginning at the time frame of the sequence of the second day and the third day, that was supposed to be on Saturday. Jesus rose. You know what I'm saying? He established the new beginning really on the third day, you know what I'm saying, of Thursday, well really of Wednesday to Thursday to Friday, sorry. Thursday to Friday to Saturday. He established the beginning right there to the Sabbath day. You know what I'm saying? He established right there. And what he did, he became the Lord of the Sabbath. And what happens is through him, if you study Hebrews, the 4th chapter, that, Jesus said, "Come unto me, all ye heavy laden, and I will give you rest." And that rest he's talking about was the rest day, the Sabbath day. You know what I'm saying? The Sabbath day of rest that we are supposed to operate in, that God established in the seventh day. God put it on, Jesus rose on a Saturday, that he established that power that we were supposed to have church on to bring restoration back to the earth. And that's what, according to Hebrews 4. Now, I know this is kind of sounding far-fetched for certain y'all, but research it and look it up of what I'm saying. That's why I'm giving you this information. I want you to go research it and find out why it's important to have this Sabbath day concerning being in alignment of Saturn, that the divine power, that we become one back with the divine power to restore the earth back in order. And that's what Jesus came down here and died for to do. Now, I want you to understand what King Solomon said this, if we humble ourselves and pray and we turn away from our wicked ways, if we, seek his face, humble ourselves, turn away from the wicked ways, he said that I will heal your land. Now, why he didn't say he'll heal us? But what was King Solomon was talking about, he was going to heal, that God will heal the earth. And what happens is that the earth, what our actions, what we do concerning, the earth affects the ground, that people don't realize it affects the ground. And what it does, it messes up the, establishment of, the earth placement, and it messes up the sequence and the function of the earth. And that's what precedes earthquakes and pestilence and all these kind of bad things that are going on, is because of us and our actions. And Satan knows that, but we don't know that. You know what I'm saying? That our actions of hating one another affects the earth. But when I'm trying to tell you, we need to get back on the Sabbath and get things right. I'll talk to you later. God be glory.